Okay, welcome back. I basically all I did was travel back to the ship so we could heal Kibbles and Bits. They're just letting me know that we can now start our warp travel. She's basically telling us how the storm wiped all the travel, so we're gonna have to remap everything. And now we have quests to go back to these different planets. And I'm just going through who should we visit first, blah blah blah. Alright. So I didn't intend to come back to do said travel, although that is definitely an option. Um, I, and actually, we could even level up a bit doing that. But what I wanted to do, though, is since we're here, we got to level up some other people. Okay, so she still has a personal mission that I think you have to take her on. So you don't want to like completely, gimp her. However, um, she has the Raven here, and there's a couple of things. Like for example, if you relay something through her, it's relayed again. So what does that mean? Well, the Raven sort of like extends the range of your abilities. So if you, for example, heal somebody using Psyker abilities, of course, um, this costs you an action point. You have to spend it ahead of time. It'll heal twice. Basically, it just applies it twice. Um, Now, if you're using it to relay an attack, like an Echo, it'll do that twice, so it'll damage them twice. So the Raven's really cool that way. Um, the Stabilize, um, basically, all allies that's around will get healed and armor. So it's very similar to the sculpts. Um, the Evil Eye will cause warp damage to everybody within 4 cells. So those are the things, and then you could ignore all that and then just choose one of her dominate or whatever. Um, this is really tough because the other thing is that because like here it says relay. Whenever the overseer uses a non, oh see it's non-attacking, so psychic power, except for those that grant extra turns, they're applied to all relevant targets in a 4 cell radius around it and have no effect on the Cyber Raven itself. Enemies in a 4 cell radius around the Cyber Raven are under surveillance. So it's very cool. The problem is she does not have ally supporting abilities. So you want your Raven to be all about the attack with her. So we can go in and do some warp damage. It's equal to your willpower. So the Raven really does extend your ability to attack. It's not horrible at all. The Raven for Heinrichs, there's a possible really nice synergy there with Heinrichs because you're doing the biomancy. Um, Anyways, let's go ahead and level that up for her. Argenta, of course, Wildfire is what you want. Basically, the next attack will cost 0 AP. But see, it costs 3 AP to cast. The cost of this ability is reduced by 1 for every 4 stacks of versatility. So if you have 4 or stacks of versatility, it then costs 2. And if you have 8 stacks of versatility, it only costs 1 AP. It never reduces below 1. So that's a really nice one. The other nice one is Kick. This is helpful for when they're next to you, so you can melee kick them. But this is the better one. And then Pascal. Um, this is what I was talking about. So we have Provocation. I know there's a lot of reading here, but basically, and it uses the Familiar's Fellowship bonus, not yours. The Fellowship bonus of the Familiar. Um, it causes every enemy within 4 cells do a willpower resistance test. If they fail, they make a free attack against the closest creature, and it could be one of their allies, so you can make them attack each other. So that's pretty cool. You can also do Priority Signal, which again makes them do a resistance test, and if they fail, it makes the Skull Swarm the priority target, so they'll attack the Skull Swarm. Or this one, the Medicae. Again, it's all Fellowship, but it heals everybody that number of wounds, and the Overseer's Medicae divided by 2% chance to remove an injury. So that's a really nice one. So we're going to go ahead and pick that one. And then last but not least, we have one of these, which we're going to give to the Raven. It's just upped its willpower by 20. So very, very cool. The Raven's not horrible. This whole expansion is really good. I don't like the missions from the Kibbles and Bits, like the whole, having to go, down through the thing. But both of these expansions have been good. There's 2 more coming, and I don't know how soon they're going to arrive, but I'm very excited about that. Sorry, I paused to look it up. January to March 2026, so basically first quarter, and then it looks like third quarter for the next one. And you know darn well, if it's anything like my corporation, it's going to be March and September. They're not going to do it earlier. Okay, so we did all that. We got all of our level ups in. Our team is forming and looking splendid. Oh, one more thing. I want to go this. So resistance tests is a defensive ability, and so the Drusians are good. The Imperium lore, you can see she's not getting any bonus at all because we haven't improved our Drusian reputation. She's at 128 even before these bonuses. The tech use is probably the most important one for us because we don't have Pascal with us. So, and it also helps her armor, which keeps her alive. So the Explorators is going to be really important for us to level up. And currently, she's getting a +6 because we're at level 3 with the Explorators, it looks like. So that's good. The Casabilica is improving her commerce. So you can see we're getting a +1 for that. The Pirates improves her coercion, which we have no bonus. And then the Navy, which we're going to improve no matter what, because the Navy is just important, is going to get persuasion up. And as of right now, our Navy hasn't been improved. But that's where all this comes in. The critical hit chance, like every one of these is important. There's no such thing as like, I would say the least important one is actually the Drusians, just because her Imperium lore is already really high. The resistance tests are nice for other purposes, but these other ones, every single one of them is good. Dodge percent, because she's a light armor wearer. Critical hit, because she's going to be a sniper, right? And then cover efficiency, probably not as important, but the persuasion is. And remember, I intentionally created a character that ignored Fellowship, with the intention that if I do that, then Jay has to come along. Otherwise, if I'm the character with the Fellowship, which I could be, then I don't have to bring Jay, but no matter what, you're always going to have 2 characters. Because the role that I'm serving, somebody else should serve that role. I'd probably have Adira in my party then, and I'd make her a pyromancer like I did in my last playthrough. I think either way, you're picking somebody for this role, and I'm not going to have less than 2 characters to do these 2 things. So it's just that she does the Fellowship better than I can, and that's the reason why I play this way. So, anyways, it's a slow burn to get her to improve. So here they just give us 3 more of the mobile. So we now have 5. We got 3 from this and 2 from the dead. And I'm gonna go back on the football. So we have stuff to do here, absolutely. We also have something to do here, and I think now that we have our full party, let's go do this one. And this is our primary crew for the rest of the game. Like I said, Kibala edged out Argenta, which was my original plan, and if I ever get a melt-a-gun, I can show you how good she could get. Right now, she's like this wild shooter that hits everything and misses all the time. But I think with the melt-a-gun, she could be quite amazing. We don't have one yet, which I thought at this point in the game I had one by now, but also remember, nobody knows that we're the rogue trader yet. At least on footfall.
Let's seize the moment.
Was that 12, 13? I can talk to him once I deal with the cultists. Is there a so here you can see we got lots of rumors that we've piled up. And for the quests, just give me a second. Yeah, that's going to be a while. These are all companion quests. Where's the, is it under a rumor? The Chapel of St. Drusus. There may be an ancient cache inside of it. So that's the one we gotta find. So... Chapel of St. Drusus. So the chapel I thought was right here. Or is it this thing? It might be. There's also one other thing right here. Is that the chapel? It also might be. Yeah, people are getting restless. Yeah, that's it. Right here. This is the scavenger hunt thing. Remember the place. This is back at the docks. I know we just got here, but let's get this resolved. That's interesting. They made it all black again, even though we've already been here. But this is where you need to go. And yeah, right there. Remember the place. A tunnel in the shadow of a bridge. A bridge in the shadow of a great statue. The old tunnel in the shadow quarters. This, you need the plague to be lifted to do this final piece. And it's telling you it's currently under quarantine, and that is true.
Forge ahead.
So that's as
Never linger.
far as it's going to go. At least for now. Alright, we got some tough things coming up, but we'll hopefully be high enough level to get through them. Alright, so we're going to go up these stairs, and then we're going to enter this way. But remember, we are not the rogue trader, so these people are not going to take kindly to us arriving. So Master Fidelio, of course, is the one that got all the inheritance. So I don't want to tell them who I am, so yes, I'm going to play along. Keep up the ruse. We're going to look around. Of course, we're realizing that these are pirates. Someone very important. And yeah, we'll join the attendees.
The distribution of rations has been replaced with additional mandatory threat sessions. Find strength in your faith.
All right. High standing. Abelard's going to tell you he was a pirate.
As it should be.
This is a set of poisoned drinks. They definitely want Fidelio dead. But here's the thing. This servitor right here is the real Fidelio. Well, he was. I don't know if it's because I'm pretending to be Fidelio. Maybe they changed it. But, yeah, and maybe it just goes away because and the servitor knows, or is conscious enough to remember what happened to him, which is, yeah, so maybe that explains why we never found it. Like, if you play as the rogue trader, you do discover who the real
reveal something.
Fidelio is. Shredder shotgun is very good. She needs better armor than the crap she has. That's actually really good. I think this is a trap, if I remember. Go ahead and save it.
Stay sharp.
Alright, let's get some of these right here. Suspicious tech priest. Right? So we took care of that. I was just trying to talk to this servitor. Ay ay ay. So apparently the game doesn't want me to leave yet. Which is fine. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Seize the
My
moment.
ears are ringing.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
So last time we played, I wasn't aware of this. She's the only one that misses her grandpa. uh, Okay, so now we're going to talk to this chaplain. He's going to make bad things happen here. Alright, so just saying he's not fond of all the pirates. How did he become a friend? Okay. Settle the inheritance. Denz Bellardo.
Onward to victory.
I thought it was him that sent me to. Maybe it is the clerk. Alright, there's a way to trigger the next phase here. I'm just trying to understand why I'm not figuring it out.
venture forth.
There we go. Goodbye. Right, so I'll agree to help. So it's asking me to find the container in the far corner. And of course, that's what this is. And sorry, I have to go a little slower because some of these I have to pay attention to what I'm reading and make the right choices, or otherwise you can completely ruin the quest. And we can speed through some of it, but sometimes I have to slow down. Also, we're encroaching on areas of, like the last playthrough I did, I was the rogue trader. I didn't go incognito, so this is all very unfamiliar to me. So I'm going to save it one more time. This can be extremely difficult to do.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
My pleasure.
Right? And then I don't think we can shoot down here yet. But that's what we gotta do. And as soon as I try to expect this jet engine's gonna turn on and we're gonna be in big time trouble. So I will save it one more time. And this might take me several tries because I'm just not very high dexterous with my mouse and clicking. See, it's completely empty.
Help me, Lord Captain!
A formidable accomplice for a formidable cold trader.
What ails you? Naturally. I thought too highly of your skills.
Here we go. Alright, so we got out.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
There's one injury, which I can heal.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We did a really good job. But it helps that you know it's coming. But, yeah. One second. Okay, so let's...
Look no further.
Alright, we're down in the sewers here. Trying to get my bearings. So it looks like these do connect. I don't remember
Let us
this
see what I found.
very well.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
We just want to explore everything. Let the awareness people spot the hidden goods. Get some fuel.
Marching ahead.
Okay, nothing up there. I don't remember which way we're supposed to go. Let's try this way first. I'm going to hit F5 because we did survive everything. So if I do have to reload, I don't want to... Let's get some goods. It's always nice to collect some goods. What are we getting, actually? Uniform kits, jewelry, provisions. All right. They're not the best goods, but still pretty good. Unintended.
Stay
I'm
sharp.
still new to the
Here it
art
is.
of exploring.
I knew there was something in there. That thing took quite a while to appear. Right, I believe we've explored this whole area. Now we're back to just one direction to go. I know we want to do our athletics here, but let's explore everything before we jump. Not much to explore. Let's jump.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
No, it's not, Mr.
Let's
Abelard.
seize the moment.
Well done, sir. Lethal Weapon reference here. I do remember this. I think I'm the one that went into the sewer. Is there my nose? Dirty work is for the day that levers your destiny. Alright, I do remember going in myself last time. I will do it. And that gave me what? Minus 30 fellowship. Why did I go here? See, there's stuff there I wanted to get.
Let's see this through.
An expected result.
That's one of the big items we're looking for. So this thing here, +5 to weapon skill, which is melee. Any equipped melee weapons get +5 armor penetration and +2 damage. Really important for Abelard.
We should deal with this.
You could argue it's also important for
One and it's done. And done.
I never figured out what this is for. In fact, let's Google that. Okay, but what do you use it for? It's a quest item. Quest item for what? Yeah, see. All right. There's absolutely no explanation given then.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
I mean, there's not even like a use. We'll hold on to it.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
There's like a million ways to go here. Like this is where we came in originally.
Venture forth.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
Stay sharp.
Alright, so this is Jay's warehouse, I believe. Yep. So we're all the way back here.
Another battle demands our attention.
So it's a clerk with a bunch of servitors. Sure. I will go here. Kasha there. Kibbles and Bits. Heinrichs. Abelard. And Jay. And her trusty eagle. I didn't save it, so I better save it now. Okay, Heinrichs has the Emperor on everybody,
I won't object to it.
shield on everybody. So, remember, he's also an executioner, so he puts bleed on everybody when he hits them. And he has a skill.
Let's see to it.
I did not mean to do that. I meant to attack again. He has a skill that will also apply poison. I don't think I gave it to him yet. Stun grenade. I don't know what he was throwing that at.
Unpleasant.
You can see right here is the angle. So let's go behind.
I will do my duty.
69
Just a minor
damage.
setback.
We're gonna aim for the opening.
It will be done.
Do a Death Whisper.
Indeed.
So now you can see it's on the other side. But he's out of actions.
It will be done.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that hurts.
Vengeance will be swift.
I shall not fail. As honor ordains.
This is putting bleeding on everybody. Even though she hardly does any damage to them.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Easy. Let's set this in motion.
See, that's gonna hurt Cabela. Or maybe it won't. It's hard to tell. It's not supposed to hurt allies. See, if it targets an ally, it does no damage to them. Everybody adjacent, both allies and enemies, suffer. Yeah, that is true. Alright, we won't do it. Instead, we're gonna do...
They won't expect this.
See, that causes... It amplifies everything.
I know what to do.
And now you can see I'm able to finally use all my action points. There's a lot more to do now. Alright, so Jay has a couple interesting things. First off, we can...
Don't get too cocky.
And of course she misses. Next is the strafe. Now, these always look similar. So what I do is I'm putting this one here and then the strafe down there. That way I can know which one's which. So strafe, I'm going to choose a location. Then I'm going to tell the eagle to fly to that location, which is there, and that's the path it'll take. Now, it's no longer going to hit this if I do that. So what I can do is have it start here. Not going to work. If I start there, that works. So watch
Two
this.
are better than one.
So that eagle just hit 4 enemies. That's what strafe does. It goes in a big line. The other one that we haven't chosen yet, you pick a spot and the eagle just hits everybody around them. So it's really cool. And then you have this obstruct vision. So you can pick any person you want. They have to be in your line of sight. Like this one. So he's going to attack him.
Commands are more pleasant to give than to follow.
Ooh, he parried it. Then the eagle flies away. Alright, so Heinrich does have an injury. I'm going to do this.
I won't object to it.
Heals everybody. Doesn't heal his injury, though.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh, man.
Naturally.
Reduce to dust. My place is at the fore. I took care of this one.
I have to confess, Abelard's pretty good with this assassin thing. It's definitely different. Ah. Right, we're definitely taking some hits
The
here.
shadows will see it done. You cannot trick death. It will claim me one day. Trust me. Killing brings me no
The
pleasure.
executioner definitely makes her better. I mean, she doesn't do a lot of damage to them, which is true. That's something I observed a while ago. But with the executioner, she does once the stacks start piling up, it really does make a difference.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No foe too great. As said, so done. High momentum. For the dynasty. Let's set this in motion.
Am I getting paid for this? You have no fault.
Alright, there we go. So he has a crippled arm.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you... how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
Right, I'm still proud of the fact that we're playing on the highest difficulty and we're doing okay. I mean, we're definitely taking damage. What the heck is the warehouse? Okay, that's where we just came from. Okay, never mind. Let's get Heinrich patched up. That's the only thing with the harder difficulty that I'm not... Gotta go back to your ship a lot. Eventually, as you know, we'll start to get medkits that will heal injuries, which... they only give you a certain number of them. One thing I wish they would put in the game is if I could just click here and say heal, where it'll heal your guys but then bring you right back. Like, that way you could save yourself from doing the load screen. And that cleaned me up too, because I had that sewage stuff on me. So now I could go to him. We can do this, and you can see our reputation with everybody. That's only going to get me 200 points. So we do have enough at least for that. But yeah, we were saying we want the explorators to be highest, because that helps us with our tech use bonus, which currently it is. In order to develop our planets, we need these ones, these two, to go up. Do another 2,700. There we go. See, we're up to 7 now. Our reputation is so high we can't even get this stuff because we don't have enough profit. But with that being up to 7, though, that's going to make her skills tech use. See, we're getting +6 now. And +5 to fellowship. This is an important one. I don't think that if I choose to respec her, that it's going to matter. We can try. So if I want to do J, for example, will they let me respec the stuff? I don't think they will. We'll try. Nope. See, all this stuff is set. That's fine. We can give her the Overseer again. Cyber Eagle. And then Strafe like before. I may have to rearrange her skills again. Go back to the atrium.
Who's my little cyber accomplice?
Alright, they do. Okay, so we got these dudes. We need to get a little bit of justice going on. It's not over. We have a big battle now where we're going to basically kill everybody because
Forge ahead.
they still
Never
think that we're
linger.
the heir. I saved it before we go in, and now we're going to shock the crap out of them.
Your execution is assured. Show them no mercy.
Alright, so there's a lot of people here, as you can see. A lot of battles. So what we can do is we can back up a bit. Okay, I am back. Alright, so basically, we're hiding around the corner. We all have very solid cover. These guys, Ibelard's the only one they can really shoot at from an angle. Everybody's got to manually come in here if they want to melee us. This is a tough battle. There's a couple named characters, and on the hardest difficulty, these named characters get massive bumps to their stats. So like he's got 76% dodge, 162 health. Like these are not trivial characters here. And of course they start with Cabela. Dang it. I do not want to run out into that mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just wait. Alright, with Jay, we are going to give Heinrichs the go. Because we at least
I
need
won't
this
object to
first.
it.
And that.
For the throne's glory.
And then let's give Cabela
I
the
won't object to it.
that. That was an excellent start. Now we go back to Jay, and the problem is she has to have line of sight. So the strafe works, but see, I can't start here. I have to start back here because of where she's standing. Now I could move her, like here. I do run the risk of them killing her.
Living on the edge.
So let's say I do this, then I can actually try to snipe someone.
Don't get too cocky. Going somewhere?
Yep, one's down. That's actually her action. Yep.
Too bad I never
That's-
leave debts unpaid.
That's what I was worried about.
I definitely need a drink.
Let's get to it.
She just has a fresh injury.
They won't expect this.
First mate Deegan.
Easy.
Get him burning.
I know what to do. As said, so done.
Show me what you've got.
So see, everybody has stacks of inflame.
Need more augmentations.
See, now she has a crippled arm. Which really stinks, but much I can do about it now.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. Indeed. It will be done.
Parried again. See, name character. I gotta heal her.
Me?
Although
If you insist,
she's,
Lord Captain.
she's crippled now, so it doesn't help. First, we'll do this, which will heal everybody.
Let's see to it.
See, this dude's dodging everything.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
The heck is that?
Out of my way.
I'm here, maggot.
Okay, now I'm
Yeah.
really riled up.
They're really going after her.
Hold on.
They don't like Jay.
Scared yet?
Problem is, I can't get there. I need Jay out of the way. This is crazy. Oh, come on. This is my problem. I'm gonna get hurt. They're gonna get a free shot on me.
I definitely need a drink.
I made
or
it,
a
though.
medikit. I can do that with the right incentive.
Now remember, she has to be able to see, so she can't target these guys, but she can target him.
My, it's time for them to run, my sweet.
And he does get a free attack on the eagle. So the eagle took some damage.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Time to slaughter someone.
Alright. This is a boss, so we gotta take out the boss.
I know what to do. Poised for action.
Alright, 2 down.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Reduced to dust!
Another one eliminated.
At your beck and call.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Are any of them named? We need to get the named guys. For the servitors.
If I may. I am a navigator. Another foe painted black. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Count me out.
But I can't see them? I guess not.
I said, so done. They won't expect this. A costly mistake.
There's 36 stacks of Inflame. Because every time he does that, it hits everybody on the map. It's like this person also has 36 stacks, even though he's not even visible. Like this guy way back here, 36 stacks. That Inflame, it just piles on and on with everybody. You know, even that servitor over here, 36 stacks. So when you do put them on fire, until the end of the combat, all burning effects will deal plus 12 more damage. And that's 36 stacks of plus 12 more damage. It's crazy, crazy.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Get me a target.
Be gone.
Alright, so let's heal everybody. That included Jay here. Give everybody a shield. That's it for him.
Let's get to it.
That SWR3 Alpha, I think that belongs to Pascal, doesn't it?
Let's make it quick.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, Heinrich is getting blasted. Finally, Kibble can get out.
As honor ordains.
That's a named dude. I gotta be careful. I'll hit Abelard. And I don't want to hit Abelard. I need my dive. Dang it. She has been gimped this whole time. Alright, let's go back into the
Watch
corner.
my back.
Her ballistic skill is horrible.
You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
But her eagle is still good. Now here's the thing, the strafe, as you can see, I'm not going to be able to hit more than one target. At least not easily. But look at that. I think I can do it.
Two are better than one.
There, that worked. Then we can do this. Always best to get the ones that are further away.
Commands are more pleasant to give than
And
to follow.
the ones that have guns, right? Ah.
anger.
See that Heinrichs is close to going down. All right. Let's get more into the fight.
Let's set this in motion. I know what to do. As said, so done. Done and done.
We just took down a name guy real easily.
Judgment makes us weak.
Jay is down. We gotta get Abelard healed.
A tactically sound approach.
I got one action point left.
It will be done.
There we go, 2 damage.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Get him on fire.
If I may, as duty demands.
So I'm gonna give the extra action to Heinrich so he can heal everybody, including himself. Heal everybody again. That's very helpful. Is this a named? It's the clerk. I don't know how good we got the ceremony guest.
Let's see to it.
Well, the clerk definitely has some skills.
Let's get to it.
I won't die here.
Abelard's taking some hits. All right, Kibble.
A dance of blades and shadows.
I made a
As
mistake
the
again.
tenets
I can't do this because I'm next to Abelard. That was my mistake. Wow, I'm just not really doing this well. This guy is a pain in the butt, so we're gonna...
Easy. Let's set this in motion.
Okay, so he's got 48 stacks of this.
They won't expect this.
71 more damage. And oh my gosh, look at this. 71 stacks of warp burn. I'm gonna make it so you can't stop burning. And down he goes.
Follow my lead. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Emperor, give me strength.
Can't reach him. I don't think he'll be able to reach him. Yeah, there's really nothing to be done here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
He can't reach him either. All I can do
I
is
know
just
what to
damage
do.
him.
As said, so done. That's how it's done.
Yeah. Heal. Because of all
I'll
the
put my
broken bones.
psychic abilities to use. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
Death comes in silence.
See, we're pretty high here. Still can't reach him. Dang it. The game just, like, insists on making them hide.
My place is at the floor. At your back and call. Indy. I will do my duty. Victory! It will be done.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh, come on. There's nothing I can do, because, like, I'm not giving them movement points.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The Emperor is on us.
See, it's really high. A little alpha that could.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Cabella's spending the whole battle just watching everybody else. I am going to be spending some psycher points here. And then, bam. It's done. For profit gain. Bracers grant their wearer a 5 bonus to tech use and increase the damage from flame weapons by 3. So if you're using, that could be pretty decent for Argenta. It's funny because the battle went into the chaos. Everything still has the echo. And there's that SRW3 alpha. Alright, and I mean, we survived it. It's, again, hardest difficulty mode. But now we gotta go back to the ship. Look at how many damages we have. And we got our profit increased by 4, which is pretty decent. So we're up to 28. So I'm basically just going through and seeing what I can get based on our reputation level. So we have a plasma gun, but this plasma pistol is actually better. It has better armor penetration, it has better damage. It's really crazy. The only difference is it has less range. The wearer's melee attack is dodged, parried, or scores a critical hit. The wearer gains agility movement points. That would be good for her, because she has the high agility. I mean, the current boots are not bad. Oh, back to him. This should be better. It is much better. I don't know if she's gonna... Sure. Nah. Well, she's definitely our medikit. The problem is she's usually nowhere near everybody else, but that is fine. Using medikits are free for her to do. We do have an eagle upgrade. Oh my gosh, I never gave the eagle the upgrade. That makes the eagle even better. Alright, we got most of the stuff in. We're gonna hit V. Short range prowl macro cannon, so it fires 4 shots, 14 damage per shot. We already have one equipped. The other one is a torpedo tube. We're gonna go ahead and send that to cargo. There's a lot to do. And you're not going to get to do everything, of course, because the plague is not lifted.
Stay sharp.
We have the cultist hideout to do.
My warp sight reveals something.
We got really high. You can still see the ice from the warp. Apparently, we stepped on a trap. I didn't even see it.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
The Vizier. Would he be proud?
Let
Am
us see
I?
what I found.
Just as I was taught.
Oh yeah, that's right. These guys are a bunch of crazies.
Punching me was a mistake.
The Masters demand your death!
Well, that's right. Argenta wanted to kill them, so she's in here with us. She's not on their side, though, I don't think. Alright, I don't have a lot of places to move to. I definitely don't want to get closer to them. But we want to get Cabela. She's not going to be blocked in like before. Oh man, that is horrible. I have to go back to my ship again.
As honor ordained. The shadows will see it done.
They parried everything. Ah. It dodged it.
Indeed. It will be done.
Parried again.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Chaos guides me. Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Such is the will of chaos. Crush the feeble.
Another color has faded.
My masters!
I'm gonna load. I don't know if I can... Is that little rolling chaos creature? He's gonna hit us no matter where we are.
Venture forth.
Watch out. Blood is my life. Death is my duty. The web beckons. Just as he ordained. I do what I must.
Thought there was
Over
another
there.
one. Here it is.
Shame and dishonor. The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
Protection is assured.
Your Emperor won't save you!
So let's say that I move myself back. Now I'm gonna save it. Let's try again. The key thing with these battles is don't be in a rush. If it's a challenging battle, this is a perfect start. So now we can charge in.
Of course, Lord Captain. Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. Your reckoning is due.
Am I getting paid for this?
The hardest part about this is figuring out what the right angle is.
Two are better than one.
Well, we killed one.
Commands are more pleasant to give than
Death to the weak. Out of my way. I serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
Alright, so Heinrich dodged. That's good. I'm a little less fearful now.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We'll get him on fire.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Get him on fire. I went a little too far because I can't activate my fire guy. I'm going to activate Argenta.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Another one down.
I won't go down easy. Pay for this.
Heinrichs is now down. That's not good.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Unpleasant.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. I shall not fail, as honor ordains.
That's a lot of damage.
As the tenets demand.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Is he still burning? Nope.
Easy. Let's set this in motion.
You can't make your eagle go through walls, of course.
I can do that. With the right incentive.
Alright, that's a miss.
Tell me, and it is done.
They won't expect this. As said, so done. Easy.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may?
At your beck and call. I will do my target well. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Guided by faith!
Death is a blessing. I am your blade and shield.
Oh, come on.
The shadows killing brings me no pleasure. As honor ordains, I shall not fail. As the tenets demand. Come, the other side awaits.
There we go.
Victory is imminent.
I don't ever want to use that one.
Indeed.
Man, keeps dodging it.
At your beck and call. I will do my gray hair sure.
There you go.
Victory is imminent.
As said, so done. Let's set this in motion.
That guy's dead now. Alright, good, good, good.
Two are better than one. My, it's time for them to run, my sons.
And if these guys have guns, you can make them, because they always attack the eagle. So the gun will shoot at the eagle, and if they miss, you can have them hit their own allies. You could, you know, do a bunch of stuff like that.
Don't get too cocky.
She's doing a lot of damage to this guy. So let's let her do.
Me? You insist, Lord Captain.
His number of burns is really low, though. Man, I keep forgetting to do this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, let's do this.
If I may.
So, that's 20 times 4.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
They won't expect this. I know what to do.
Way to go, Argenta.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
Death comes in silence. As honor ordains.
Where is the...
It will be done. Indeed.
Oh, then he splits into two. Come on.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. I've suffered worse.
Easy. Let's set this in motion.
The thing is creeping up.
Just a minor setback.
Perfect setup for a
You
strafe.
are better than one.
Man, they parried it.
I can do that with the right incentive.
They won't expect this. I know what to do.
I am another foe painted black.
There we go. We lost Heinrichs on that one. Look at this. We got all kinds of cool stuff. Then I gotta remember to talk to her on the ship. That's heretical stuff. That's just a crappy gun.
Let's see this through.
My pleasure.
Five enemies in a row in one turn. That is possible. We don't need the foe hammer. The only person who's possibly able to do 5 enemies in a row is her. Yeah, I actually prefer that one. These are Zeno artifacts. Those are very valuable. So is this, actually. Eventually we're going to get a Zeno sniper rifle. And then That's when Jay is going to start taking off.
Onward to victory.
All right, so we have...
You are in the presence of House Orcelio. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Your seneschal is always there for you. This wound will make a fine scar.
House Orcelio.
We gotta go back to the ship anyways. That was a bit of a waste. Footfalls. I mean, we spent over 2 hours here. It's like as big as Act 1. We still got one more major battle here. And it's the one I'm not sure I can handle. And we're most definitely going to have to go back to the ship after that one. So, like, this hard difficulty, it's fun. I feel challenged to the max, which that much I'm grateful for. But a lot of running back to the ship. Heinrichs is a little squishy. He's not as squishy as Argenta, though. So one of the things we have to do, let's make sure there's nothing going on here. I could go talk to Argenta.
Greetings. Yes, I'm ready. I would...
I said yes to something. I don't know what I said yes to. Oh, we're in the sanctum. Okay, so basically she feels called to this thing called the One Star. And if we do help her, she is going to find some power armor that's called the One Star. Okay, so I'm telling her I want to help her. Yeah, let's do that. That's important for her playthrough.
To what do I owe this visit? Yes, but not here.
Ay, ay, ay. We have to do a load screen every time. Okay, I have to go a little slow because I don't recall this dialogue. So he wants to go to Kiava Gamma. Okay, so I'm asking them how they stole the sun. We were talking about the Chaos Marines and likelihood of finding others. He's saying he doesn't want to hinder me. That's fine. There was something. I don't know what it is anymore. Okay. Oh, while we're here. Speed it up. Get Jay in here. Wait, my skills really stink, don't they? All right. Okay.
I am a part and uniting the Imperiums. You will? That would be most... Hardly. My stay on the station... And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do your words sound amazing? Besides, I am aware that... Lord Captain, you are overstepping the bounds of propriety. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. The Emperor graced me with a gift. You will hear no object as the only voice. You are shrewd indeed. Oh, just as a rogue trader stands at the head. So says, by all means. Sister, you Bella is bathed in crimson as bright as fresh blood. Right here? Of course. I haven't...
Right. And my apologies. It's just sometimes you gotta go around and talk to all your people. It's not nearly as bad as Mass Effect. We had to, like, do this every time.
Me? Lord Captain. Of course.
Right, that's done. Gibbles and bits.
Domin. Talk. Death whispers to me. You are worthy of bearing his mark. A boon cannot be given to one who is not. I met her once. I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. I remember nothing of my childhood. When we came of age, we faced a great trial. Those who devote themselves. When we join the cult, we relinquish our past. The blood-spun attachment. But not you and I, Domin. No. It brings me comfort. Know your enemy. You can see tools for tempering them. Is it possible to experience pleasure if one feels nothing? You honor me by taking me at my word. Your body will fail you, Domin. The tenets compel us to... It is not difficult to speak. The Gothic we use to communicate. Lords and wretches. I use blood. It is a 34. I ask the cards, Domin.
Okay.
The Visir, some loathe and fear us. They call death's whisper is unmistakable. We are carried along by a current of blood. Spinners carve. It is the Visir. It is said that she was through blood, sweat, tears, and the strength of their convictions. The tenets are knowledge and art.
All right. That was that.
Allow me to thank you again. Oh, Shireen, I did...
They always go into the other room. All right, let's go. Okay. So I'll gain 2,000 with Casabilica, the Drusians, Explorators, Fellowship of the Void. To be honest, the Drusians are always the hardest ones to raise with. Sure, we'll do that one. We just got it right now. Actually, I should have been more tactical. I just said that that's the one I need to raise the least to make her better. So we just made the Drusians go to 1? we got 3 more items. And send that to cargo. See, 15 willpower and 10 fellowship. Right now, this has given him just 10 willpower. So he can use this. He doesn't need the fellowship as much. Okay, elite chainsword. That does more damage. Let's give him that. And then Jay here has this. Does 20 to 25 damage. Has a 20% additional hit chance. Can only perform Deadeye. Much improved upgrade. We also got this. The thing is nobody else can use this. Well, hold on. Maybe she can. Nope. See, she needs to have Drukari weapon proficiency. All right. I think that covers what we need to do there. We do have to finish talking to her.
May the Exalted One protect. The youngest child, the Keron. I convinced my father. I personally wish to overcons. I learned my... All relationships are based... The youngest child is... All relationships are based on mutual trust. That... The dog... Dennis... And... Forgive me, Sherry. What gave you such an outrageous idea? It's not hard to do. It's unlike the... Why not? Did it... My trade, it has been known to happen. I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xena. Thank you, Sherry. Compared to the rabble on footfall, perhaps. I am counting on light. Do I trust? On the other hand, this is why... Vicious, cruel, I think we've said all there is to say on It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be. Especially... Or lucky lady, you mean? My heart has been coveted by proud men with hard eyes, gentle maidens with sensual voices, imperious lords and fierce leaders of void brigands. Oh, Sheriff. With a few words, you have managed to make my heart flutter like a songbird caught in the snare of a skilled hunter. You enjoy being with me. Perhaps you even find me... amusing? Oh, serving you is an honor, your lordship. And I am immensely flattered that my humble gifts have stirred your interest. You are prying at the treasures of my soul, my little secrets. How else can I keep them safe from such a powerful... Oh, you! If you are not simply amusing yourself by toying with my feelings, then why not give it a try? Go on. Or, wait. You haven't yet asked how I feel about being your romantic partner. Ask soon, Shireen. I simply cannot reject so ardent an admirer. To insult such sincere passion would be a wicked act in the eyes of the Exalted One. I have no doubt that you are a wonderful conversationalist, Shireen. But if the feelings in your soul have become a fire that is burning you up from within, then you may express them by bestowing a gift upon your humble servant. Oh.
Alright. Yes, I am triggering the romantic thing again. Probably a bad idea. Alright, I'm gonna save it after all that dialogue. I think she wants her own void ship. Let me make sure. Okay. All right. Done.
May the Exalted One protect you. Oh.
Okay. Last but not least, Mr. Pascal.
The Messiah knows all. The request infamy. I was honored.
I'm going as fast as I can here.
They are my younger acknowledged. I am honored that although there is another reason to deny lay people this statement is true. What many this elected the Adeptus Mechanicus worshipped. However, like all things sacred, are augmentations, not a superstition, a gracious truth. Acknowledged.
Okay. Let's get back into the action.
Stay sharp.
Alright, so the reason we went here is because we need to talk to him. We get 200 more experience. Or 200 more reputation, I meant to say. Is that we up to 15 yet?
Never linger.
Almost done. Let's try this battle. I can't stress enough how hard this one is. They have these guys that are super high armored. They take very little damage. And they hit hard. And then they also throw the grenades. You know how you don't like the grenades? Those stun grenades?
Marching ahead.
So I'm going to hit F5 right now. Probably save it again when the battle starts. Right here. These guys are something else. So I'm just going to move Abelard up. Everybody else,
whatever you wish.
Back.
Another battle demands our attention.
Are you ready to die?
Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a lot, and there isn't. Cinder here with the power hammer just obliterates you. This guy also harms you. And then there's a lot of like shooting guys that just, if they do hit you, they do a lot of damage. And but she's the biggest threat of them all. Right, so if I choose myself, I'm gonna go like all the way back here, right? Abelard, I can bring back. These two are probably my largest concern. But I'm going to hit F5. We can always reload. Let's see what this does for us. Alright, so I go first. See, like, I'm way too far away. If I do that, I do get close enough that I can at least blast him. I'm going to try to get behind here at least.
Easy.
Alright. You'll notice the fire didn't take effect.
I said, so done.
Now, I just made it so everybody else is more susceptible to fire. But remember, these are the guys with the fire flamethrowers, not me. So this might be a bad idea.
Out of my way.
And then
On in, maggot.
some of
There
the
is
grenades.
only death. Yours or mine.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I only have 5 points right now.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Do some damage to Cinder there.
If I may.
Commands are more pleasant to give than fun.
There we go.
Two are better than one.
This'll leave a scar.
Oh, look, that just went up to 7.
Scared, yeah?
Our plan to go way back is working. Oop. Was that a stun grenade? Yep.
Time to slaughter someone.
The stun grenade is so annoying.
Let's get to it.
I
Bella
feel nothing.
has a ton of
Fear
damage.
nothing.
Naturally.
Everybody's
I won't
got the
object to
Emperor.
it.
Go ahead and heal them. We can try to move up. I gotta be careful because they are gonna come in and pound the crap out of me here. This is running through fire, of course, which we're the ones on fire instead of them. It doesn't do a lot of damage.
Get me a target. Here we go. Hold on. Let's make it quick. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
All right. So if I start here, that was quite beautiful. Can I give? Nope. I'm gonna give
You've got a
Heinrichs an
problem?
action.
I've got a prize.
For the
Heal us
throne's
again.
glory.
Out of my way.
All right, Abelard. There's a lot of guys here, folks. But if I don't do anything, that guy's going to come in and just kill both of them. And Abelard is the one person who could possibly survive an attack.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
He is on fire.
It will be done.
I'm not going to do the
Indeed.
critical strike.
I will do my duty.
And of course, we're missing left and right.
Victory is imminent.
Put the fire out. Here we go.
Show me what you've got. Let's get to it. I'm here, maggots.
They keep dodging. Alright, Kasha should be able to see him. We only have 12 tactical advantage. We're gonna step a little closer. And I'm gonna give. I can't give him an action.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We're gonna heal everybody some more. Now we're up to 13. I will use some. I'm gonna press the advantage. Gives me a little bit of a bonus.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
We gotta take that dude down. Which we did sort of do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
We put him out of. Put the fire out.
My ears are ringing.
I took 17 damage.
Yeah. Time to slaughter someone.
Just a minor setback.
Alright, kibbles and bits. We can get in here and attack Cinder. Which I will do.
A dance of blades and shadows. I
I will not die in dishonor.
Did 5 damage. Very happy with that.
The shadows will see.
A tribute to the undying Emperor.
It's fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Trust me.
This guy, he can't burn, but he's got 33 bleeding. Alright, Heinrichs.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Heal everyone. And you can see we're pushing the edge of the limit there. I don't really want to go through the fire. But I don't mind
foothold.
going over here. Into a charge.
Naturally.
Come in this way. This will do a little more. We just made that thing go up big time.
Here we go. Hold on.
Let's get to it.
Alright. Is there a way I can eagle this? Over there. I picked the wrong one.
How about no? Commands are more
So this will
pleasant
cause
to
him to burn his own people. Do you see that? That's what you want to do.
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors. Don't get too cocky.
Of course she misses.
Let's make it quick.
Show me what you've got.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Alright, he's burning, but he's okay.
It will be done.
That makes all the burning go away, which is awesome. This guy is so...
Indeed.
Man, that didn't kill him.
Momentum.
There we go, he's done. We do have momentum.
At your beck and call.
Let's get to it. I'm here, maggot.
Alright,
One step ahead.
he's on fire. That's gonna hit Abelard.
Let's set
That's
this
gonna
in
be
motion.
glorious. That was glorious. And look, I said this was an extremely hard battle. It is a hard battle. We were super cautious, and Abelard is the MVP of battles like this.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. If I may. As duty demands. Me? You insist, Lord Captain. In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
There's one guy left. Where is he? Way over there. Can't see him. I don't think she can either. Nope. Let's go take him out.
I bring mercy and retribution. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Alright, look at that. We got one crippled leg. It was her again. The turn can be seen from the entrance to Adeptus. Make sure some gunker doesn't see where you're going. That's right. Protection from fire and immunity to burning. This Thunderhammer is the thing that they were killing us with. We're trying to.
Onward to victory.
Do you require an audience?
Alright, that was the big thing I was nervous about, and I don't know, I mean, we leveled up and got some nicer skills, which really did help.
One and it's done.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Another grenade item. You can see how these grenade items do add up. $14, $15.
Let's see this through.
I don't think there's a way back here. Okay, so we got all that cleared out.
And done.
Stay sharp.
Okay, so there is a mutant lair. We have to go where the plague is. And they said, you know, you come out and you turn right. The Enver cultist lair is, I think, inside of this building right here.
Forge ahead.
But we have to
Never
go
linger.
where the we have to go into the plague area first to discover this location. I'm pretty sure this is where we ultimately go. Or I could be confusing it with a similar looking building in the atrium. Like, we already took care of the cultist that was there.
Marching ahead.
And then, of course, we've been here. This is where we got the scavenger item. This is the warehouse for Jay. So we've already done multiple things in here. So yeah, our biggest issue is we gotta get... Alright. I don't think we need to go to the Adepticus yet, because we haven't solved the when we solve the scavenger hunt, which requires again the plague gate to be opened, we can go hand that in. Oh crap, there's loot here. Oh, is this because this is the plague area? That's why. We can't get the loot. It's the plague area. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. In between videos, I'm going to go talk to the liege to see if he can lift the plague on my orders. I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going to try anyways. And then, of course, we're going to go to the ship, and then I'll restart the game when I'm at the ship, so I'll spare you all the load screens and me walking around. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.